Well, hello there again. You know, got this guy built. Got a few things that I'm planning to do here in the near future. Some of them involve a little bit of decorating. And one of the things I was thinking is I need to go on a bit of a adventure here in the near future. And that adventure is going to include a little bit of some of the newer update stuff that not everyone necessarily knows is a thing yet. Um, Although it's not exactly groundbreaking. But in order to get some of the decorations I want, which I want to put here to finish this building off, at least for the front side, I'm going to need to go explore and find some suspicious sand and things like that. But, well, that's going to take some time. All right. Now, I don't think I covered it in the last episode. I had recorded a clip, but kind of didn't get around to doing it um, or including it because the video got too long. So I wanted to show you guys a little mini farm that I have set up. This is very temporary. Okay. I don't need that lever there. All right. Really easy. I've got 3 dispensers, which I think yes, need to refill. It's how I've been getting some emeralds. At the moment, with my skeleton farm that I set up real quick last week, and the easy access to experience and all of that, I decided that it was probably a good idea to go ahead and just finish out my gear. You'll notice it's all pretty all right. Um, Still need to do some netherite. I still want to get some trims. I haven't looked at them to decide what I want yet, but I went through. I got mending on everything. Is this my? No, there's my silk touch. It's got mending on it. I still need to get some unbreaking 3. So we're not quite there yet. And part of how I did that was with the help of my new friend here, Mendelo. Mendelo sells us mending books, and rolling through the table, I managed to get like the best deal I think you can get right off the get-go. So he is nice and safely tucked away. But in order to buy those, I of course need emeralds. Since I'm early enough game that I don't have any kind of an emerald farm, what I have done is set up this little potatonator, is what I'm going to call it. Um, Pretty simple. So you got dispensers that put bone meal on it. You got an observer that sees when you plant, and it automatically throws a signal into all the dispensers. Then it comes down, and I've got this 1 tick delay on a sticky piston that brings this guy up and down. Water source hidden around the corner here to keep this hydrated. So I can just come up here and, oh, looks like we're hungry. Let's eat some fish. That's slightly faster. Anyway, it's a really quick, easy way to start getting some emeralds early on. As you can see down on my hotbar, the potatoes are growing exponentially and very quickly. So this is a temporary, short-term little thing that's good, right off the get-go. Early game lets you get going, get filled up, especially if you've got a farmer around. And I rolled the profession on our guy taking care of our wheat over here a couple of times so that I could get him to buy potatoes. Carrots would also be acceptable, but, well, apparently, I still have not actually gotten any carrot trades. Or I don't have carrots, I mean. There we go. But yeah, so we come through, we get potatoes, so that little quick stint just gave me a quick, easy 5 emeralds. And he's working his way up. He's not all the way to expert yet, but pretty soon we'll be able to buy golden carrots from him. So our food woes will be sorted, at least for the time being. Anyway, I need to gather a couple of things. I might have to go kill a couple chickens, actually. Let's see. One, I need, let's see, that's the ore. I don't want the ore. Did I put? No. No. Where is my copper? Ah, there is my copper I've accidentally collected. Let's just go ahead and smelt up a bunch. Alright, get that smelting, and now I need a feather, I think, and a stick. Feathers. Have I kept any feathers? No, but I've got bone meat. Oh, there's one feather. Excellent. Is that really the only feather I have? Have I not killed any chickens hardly? Huh. Looks like I might have to make a chicken cookinator. You know what? That's it. I said I want to do one farm every episode, so farm, check, success. We're going to put together an auto chicken cooker, I think, as well. I've been collecting eggs and things like that. So that shouldn't be too hard to do. Let's see, do I got my copper? Yes, I've got some copper. Oh, conveniently a stick. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I should be able, yes, the brush. Excellent. All right, I don't know if I can enchant it. I'll run down to the skeleton farm here in a few minutes and see. But we need the brush in order to go and search some of these different areas. So desert temple, shipwrecks, I think maybe not the shipwrecks, but some of the underwater temple things that spawn drown and stuff like that will have suspicious sand and suspicious something else in them. It looks pretty similar texture-wise, but it's a little bit different. So we're going to run off. We're going to check out some of that stuff today and see if I can't get us a couple sniffer eggs, because I need the sniffers to get some special flowers that I want. Alright, let me run down to ye olden skeleton spawner that is too far away. Ah yes, the domestic chicken in its natural environment. Holder of the feather. Oh, excellent. You're helping me replace you. Haha. Oh, more chicken replacements. What are we up to? 6 potential chicken replacements, which means we have about 0.3 chickens in our inventory right now. Alright. Well, we've got our feathers. We've got an ocean. So I suppose that means we need a boat. Ha 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 ha. Boom, 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 boom. Gotta make a boat, gotta make a boat, gotta make a boat, gotta make a boat. Oh. Alright, might need a crafting table on the way. And we're off to look for the mighty fortifications, in which, if I'm lucky, we will get a sniffer egg. And some of these places have drown and stuff like that in them, so, you know, if I get really lucky, maybe we'll come back with a trident or two as well. Alright. On to exploration. Yeah. So, with that exploration, I think this was like Temple of 5 or 6. Or not Temple, but the underwater ruin. I had discovered a lot of these, but the direction I went, it was in a cold ocean of all places. Apparently, cold oceans are not good for sniffer eggs. You can find as much suspicious gravel as you want, and you'll get things like emeralds, iron axes if you need them, but really a lot of junk. So I don't know how many dozens of these things I went around looking for and how many hours I wasted doing it, but it was a lot. But as long as you are brushing suspicious gravel and not suspicious sand, apparently it doesn't matter how badly you want it. You are not going to get any sniffer eggs. And if you don't get any sniffer eggs, you don't get any of the pretty sniffer flowers. Wah, wah. I decided to clear it before bed, and what do you know? Where is it? Okay, I need to get rid of dirt. Dirt. Okay. It's not a complete loss. At least we got our trident. But I keep hearing drones. Yeah. Give me your XP ores. Okay. I'll kill these guys and we'll do the archaeology tomorrow. You may notice I'm back in my village. Um, so I was getting frustrated and annoyed, and I checked out the wiki, which I should have done in the first place. As it turns out, sniffer eggs only appear in warm oceans. We were in lukewarm oceans, cold oceans, frozen oceans, all kinds of oceans. None of them match the criteria, and the closest warm ocean is way behind me on the other side of my base. The good news is there's a desert in that direction, so I think we can go hit up a couple desert temples too. But anyway, mission for the episode in a whole bunch of clips I'm not going to upload of me getting annoyed and frustrated while trying to get a sniffer egg, thinking it's way harder than it should be. Take two. Excuse me, Mr. Villager, Mr. Villager. Hey, no, I'm talking to you. Hey, look, I'm trying to find a legendary creature. Oh, you're putting on your smart hat. Oh, okay. Well, excellent. So this legendary creature is known as a sniffer. Yeah, apparently it does flowers and stuff. Can you tell me which direction he's in? That way? Are you sure? That way it is. Okay, excellent. Thank you. The hunt continues. Dum dum dum. Let's see. There's a hitbox down here. There it is. Ooh, that Dolphin's Grace gets me every time. Okay, boom, boom. Alright, let's get the annoying chunk out of the way. Can't be suspicious if it's solid. Oh, poor Dolphin. Unfortunately, I'm just going to have to let Darwin win this one. Can't save them all. Okay, I see for sure one suspicious sand. I think I have two here. Alright. Come on. Egg? Egg? Wheat? No, wooden hoe. And there's an awful lot of wooden hoes. I don't care about the treasure chests. What are you, coal? Man. There's gotta be a trick to this. Because I am definitely way beyond 1 in 15. Oh, okay. Still got a couple more suspicious sands over here. Oh, haha. I'm like, what's going on? You're drowning, idiot. Wait. Oh, is it? Ooh, we got our first sniffer egg. What do I care about? Boom! Excellent. That's only, what, 6,000 attempts later. Obviously exaggerating. I will find out here in a moment, though. I also checked the wiki. Any of the environments with the modifier warm for the ocean, so lukewarm, deep lukewarm, warm, the whole shebang has the possibility of giving you the sniffer eggs. So right now I'm pretty sure, where's my boat at? Oh, some copper, cool. There's my boat. I'm pretty sure right now we are in, yes, a lukewarm ocean. So not only does the wiki confirm it, but we can verify it as fact ourselves. Alright, now let's see. If I go over here to my statistics, items. Okay, I know the brush is down here. Where is it? There's the brush. So far, I have used it 391 times. I threw away one of them. I've crafted 6. I broke 5. One was getting towards his leg, threw it out. Yeah. So, now granted, like 350 of those probably, maybe more, were in cold oceans where I didn't know. So we're starting off getting towards better, I think. Um, did I already loot this one over here? I think I did. Let's check real quick just to be sure. And there's a lot of shipwrecks around here. Fairly confident I did. Yeah, that's definite looting there. Alright. I shall carry on my quest. I'll let you know when we find the second one. Oh. There's the second egg. Let's go. That's 2 monuments in a row. Let's see, which direction? I think I came from over that way. Alright, 2 sniffers. We finally got what I came for. Okay, so the odds are going a little closer to 1 in 15. Fair enough. I did think that would be faster, though. So, we're here anyway. Let's see if we can get a third, just because I'm greedy. And another trident guy. Where's my sword? Wait, how hard did he just hit me? I genuinely wasn't paying attention. Should probably heal. Okay, it wasn't that bad. Either way, give me your trident. Trident? Trident. Ho. Excellent. I've got 2 tridents. That means I can make one of each way. I forget what they are. One's channeling and the other's something else. Okay, I guess I don't need the brush anymore. I'd prefer to have the bed now. Okay, come here, you silly donkey. Right on. Traveling home across all this. I guess this is all lukewarm ocean, so there was a place much faster to get to that I could have gone to. Potentially get my sniffer eggs if I decide I need more in the future. I'm going to keep that in mind. But the long journey home in roughly this direction. I'll meet you back at the base. Well, unless something exciting happens. Well, we had great success today. Ooh, let's get rid of those hitboxes. They're ugly. I forgot I turned them on to go find the drowned. But we set out with a quest. We did it wrong. We read the instructions, and then we did it right. So overall, a great success with a couple of bonus things, right? I didn't bother going and hitting those desert temples. I just got the one pottery shard that's relevant from all of that. But on our little adventure, we got 3 new smithing templates for armor trims, which I'll start looking at here. Got a whole bunch of emeralds, a couple of random mystery blocks of whatever. Found a clock on one of the ships, an extra bell that was in, I don't know, I think it was in one of the ruins, doesn't matter. Got a couple of buried treasure maps to go suss out. I got myself a goat horn, which is kind of exciting. I know there's more than one variant. And there's ghosts that live in the mountains, so I might go capture them and make a horn farm. But I'm not too worried about that. Got a handful of diamonds. I found some bookshelves and villages as I passed them. But the real big win is these 2 sniffer eggs. Even over that enchanted golden apple, even though they're super rare and you can't craft them anymore, I think the eggs are really still the bigger win. Since we went out past the desert and into a warm ocean and stuff, I picked up some sea pickles and cactus so that we can start making some farms for those, get things going. I don't think they're going to be huge relevant parts of any of the builds that I do, at least not right off the get-go. The sea pickles can be used for item sorting systems. So that could be pretty exciting. But beyond that, oh, I also got this channeling book. Oh, right, we got the two tridents, and I've been talking to my buddy Mendelo over there, and I've already got a couple of mending books that I had pre-purchased before my trip. So we're doing pretty all right there. A little bit of iron. In fact, looks like I managed to come back with a stack of iron and about half a stack of gold. Um, Loads of wheat. There's a lot of wheat that I left behind. Oh, another big win. Carrots. Um, I'm not going to do it today, but I've got a really cool design for some villager-powered micro farms that'll take really good care of the carrots, the wheat, and the potatoes. It kind of works for beetroot, but it's a little buggy because of the grow algorithm. I've got a very slight modification you can put on if you need a industrial quantity of beetroot, but not something that I foresee most people caring about. But anyway, let's go ahead and take our eggs, and let's see, they're special, so I want to put them someplace somewhat special. What have I got here? Is there any cherry wood left at the moment? I've got 2 planks. Oh, a couple of fences. I got the doors, the trap doors. That's not really what I'm worried about right now. No, no. Time to chop a cherry tree. Hoo-da, hoo-da. Take her down and let her be. Ooh-la-doo-da-day. Oh, you may have noticed I've got a couple of dogs. I rescued them through bribery of bones as I was going through the taiga. I've had them in the spawn area because we spawned, right over there, really. So since I've got that skeleton farm, or spawner, whatever you want to call it, set up, I had a surplus of bones, so I've just picked up a couple as I've been going. Nothing too special or drastic there. Um, in the odd event that you come across this video and you don't know at this point, you can, in fact, tame dogs. You just need to have some bones. They really like bones. And yeah, go over, yeah, feed them a bone with your right click, and they will become your best friend. And you can tame them and keep them as pets. In the event that you are a interesting individual with, you know, loose morals for animal rights, you can stick them in a pen with sheep, and they will permanently harvest their wool and meat. They're also actually great down in a skeleton spawner. I may set them up. You can have them sitting next to wherever your kill chamber is, and they will very happily automatically devour any skeletons that come by. So it's a very easy early game passive AFK XP farm that you don't have to do anything with. So they've got a couple of benefits there. I may do that, but honestly, at this point, I'm mostly content with most my experience needs. I'm obviously going to need a few levels so that I can work on these tridents. I want to get myself a Silk Touch axe. And I don't know, I might put something else on it. I've got Smite on my good sword, so I probably want to make another sword. There's a few things yet that we're going to do. Now, what? Oh, no, I don't care about the mangrove. Okay, let's do this. Okay, and I've got a bunch of sticks in my inventory already. I don't know how many I need. Let's just go overkill. Okay, cherry fence. Cherry fence. 50? 50 is probably plenty. Alright, so I'm going to doctor up their cage at some point, but in the short term, we're just going to give them a nice cherry fence. And what I want to do is I think I want to give them like an attempt at an oriental Zen garden. Um, I've been thinking about how to accomplish it, and it's going to have the bamboo, some flowing water, some things like that. I think this looks like a good place. Boom, boom. Okay, don't go anywhere. Um, some rocks and things like that. Maybe like a sand floor or something. I'm not quite sure on the exact detail, but some of the things with like a Zen garden that I think are relevant and make them stand apart from other things is the fact that they, typically speaking, tend to be raked and things like that. So that gives them like certain swirls and textures and designs. But the raking is relatively fine, and that's a level of detail that I can't imagine how to get into Minecraft. Um, so I'll play around with some other ideas. Okay, now, if I'm not mistaken, I can place one here and one here, and we wait. All right, let's close that up. We're going to let them hatch, and I will get back to you once they do, so we can take a look at our newest friends. We'll let them grow up, we'll breed them once, and then we'll see if we can get some of the flowers that I want, which was the whole purpose of this journey, to begin finishing off our bee farm build, or the building around our bee farm, our bee building. So we will see about that, and I think, yeah, next episode I think is going to be a real mild cleanup episode. I've got a handful of manual things. I've got my dripstone, I've got my bamboo. I need to replace my potatoes somewhere else. So we're probably going to clean up some things, get them going. So a handful of small automatic farms, I think, is going to be our goal for the next one. But anyway, I'm going to go watch these impatiently while you guys get a skip ahead. Oh, there we go. The first of our sniffers. Oh, they're cute. They're dorks. And there's the second one. Excellent. So, now that we have these guys, we're going to breed them up a few times. I did try to throw a moss block under this guy to see what would happen. Looks like since it was late, it probably didn't work out. But either way, we are now on our way to having a whole bunch of sniffers, which is eventually going to get us a whole bunch of some new flowers, and it's the only way you can get them right now. They don't spawn naturally. You can't break them. You can't find them. You have to wait for these guys to do their thing. They'll dig up some seeds that we can then use to turn into the magical flowers. So, I'm going to sit around AFK way too long to let these bad boys grow up, and then we'll get to breeding. And got them. They're adults. Been watching them a little bit. They kind of go around, they do some sniffing. Apparently he likes me for some reason. And check this out. You can run up to them. You can see inside of them. They are very strange. Apparently they're gutless. You are without guts. But once in a while, let's see if we can capture it here. They'll flop down on their bellies and they'll rub their noses in the dirt. And they'll dig something up. So far, I've gotten 3 things from them, and they've all been these pitcher pods, which does not help me in breeding them. But when you get them, you can plant them like this. I think that's stage 2, that's stage 3, and that is good. That is part of what I wanted. They have another thing that they can pick up. I think they're called torch flower seeds instead of the pitcher pods. And those torch flower seeds, I want those as well, but you need them to breed these guys. So it's going to be a while before I've got another snifflet running around. Um, and I'm thinking about it. I probably should run some mine carts down low here to pick up anything that they dig up. Um, but I don't know. I've never played with the lays before, so maybe what I ought to do is go find out where some places around that might have some allays are. Go bring a couple of them back, and I can play with the allays as well for a collection system, because the allays would be pretty cool. And if I ever get anything else in here, like pandas and things like that, I could use them to, pick up the slime balls, or I don't know, whatever the thing might be. If I build a big sheep farm, um, maybe I could do something with that as well, or I don't know. There's lots of things, but anyway, I'm gonna keep observing these guys, get those torch flower seeds, and hopefully we can have a few of these running before I get to crunch time and want to post a video. Oh, I got another one finally. Aha, this is the other one that I want, and I'm going to need these. Oh, they gave me two. You know what? Hello. Make a baby, make a baby, make a baby. You laid an egg. Now, one thing that you will discover here, yeah, they just drop a straight up egg. So it's not like other mobs where a baby automatically pops out. Now, I want him as fast as humanly possible. He goes on the moss block. The next set of seeds I get will probably get planted. Our pitcher pods are working well. I think I have to double check the wiki. I think this one's fully grown now. That's the first one I planted. For some reason, it's straggling behind. I know there's a stage between it and this. So that would have to be stage 5 I'm looking at right there. Hold on, where is it? 3. No, that's age 4. So that's age 0, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, okay, if you start from 0, that's kind of 5. I'll have to double check to make sure. But this is one of the big reasons that I wanted these guys. Enderman. Come here, guy. Where's my sword? Stop trying to counter crit me. Pearls. We are on a quest to get as many pearls as humanly possible. I'm sure no one could possibly guess why. It definitely has absolutely nothing to do with shulker boxes, other than the fact it has everything to do with shulker boxes. I used to be so good at these range shots. One of these days I'll get the sniper duel achievement. Okay, let's go for this zombie. Is it way over his head? Oh, that was so close. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. I'll give up. Give up. Anyway, I'm gonna keep breeding these guys up, getting seeds, and figure out a collection system. Okay. The quest I'm going to call successfully complete at this point. As you can see, I have been collecting and breeding up for a while, and then I went ahead and made a collection system. It's nothing super fancy. I've got a minecart down here just on some rails, power rails, loops back and forth, and all of that. Collecting up my seeds for both of these. As you can hear in the background, they're awfully loud. But I've got a huge crop of them. I've got a handful more eggs, but this cage is full enough that I don't think I'm going to utilize them in there at this time. I may end up collecting some more eggs just so I have them when I decide to get around to the whole farm idea that I had over here. And let's see. The day is over. And with that, you know what? I think we're going to call this episode over. I was going to do some little farmy stuff on the side of our bee farm, but I'm going to save that for the next one. We've already done enough. It took me all week of learning new things and a little adjustment here, a little adjustment there to get this all up and running. But I've got my crops of flowers going that I absolutely love, and they're going to help me beautify my base as we go along. I don't know how many of these I'm going to ultimately end up making. I've been doing this for a hot minute now, so I've already got a couple stacks of them off to the side. Um, but yeah, so nothing, nothing too extreme. But with that, I hope that you enjoyed everything. It's been fun. I think that we've accomplished a lot, even if it doesn't look like it. But I really appreciate you coming by, checking things out. I want to hear from you. If there's things you think I could do better, I actually want to know. Don't hold any punches, please. But with that, comment, like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye now.